Hi, my name is Polly, and I conducted a session where I created a plan and made sure that I identified the skills I was going to be doing, which was controlling, passing, and dribbling. The students I teach were Lewis, Lila, Annabelle, Lucy, and Emily. And I presented the skills to these individuals by first off, I told them what skill we were doing, and I gave them 3 coaching points. For example, when we did the passing, I mentioned to put the non-dominant foot next to the ball, use the inside of the foot when passing, and follow through with the pass with your leg. And then I did a practical demonstration where I picked one of the students and I got them to help me demonstrate to the others. I believe this was successful because they got on really well with the skills, so I believe the visual demonstration definitely helped them as well as the verbal coaching points. I believe I used whole practice because I taught the skill as a whole. There was no breaking down of it, just got straight into it. And I believe this was successful as I know the group of individuals quite well, and sometimes if it's broken up into lots of parts they can get confused. So I believe by just doing the skill as a whole, just get straight into it, definitely helped them. I decided to use the strategies I was going to use when I was planning and delivering. Like I said, I knew the group of students very well, so I knew what would work best with them, just to ensure that the session went successfully. The style of teaching I used I found to be quite calm, and if they did start me somehow I did make them a little bit, but that was just to get them back on track and doing what they were meant to be doing, which I believe worked well. I find the gentle approach definitely made them listen to me more. And yeah, when I had to raise my voice, they listened. Overall, I would say that my strengths were that my demonstrations were good, as I believe that I thoroughly demonstrated clearly so that the participants had a good visual aid on what they would be doing. However, I found that one of my weaknesses was that at times I found that I wasn't speaking up enough, which then caused the students to ask questions and just get a little bit confused, possibly because they haven't heard what I was saying. Next time I would maybe do some more complex skills and use the whole part whole method to obviously break it down, do certain bits, and then go back to the whole method to do the skill as a whole. As I believe the group of students I was given, they were quite able at football. Like, I would say they're average, so I definitely see more complex skills use the whole part whole method. So overall, a summary of my session is that I did dribbling, passing, and control of the ball. I made sure that I demonstrated everything clearly so that the students knew what they were doing, and yeah, I can't remember if I said, but I used the whole method, and I made sure that they developed the skills that I was conducting in the session.